Hello, everyone. Welcome to the team. This is Rhonda Swan from the Unstopable family, guys. It's great to have you part of this incredible journey. Brian and I, as well as the founders here with LifePath Unlimited, are extremely excited about the decision that you have made. So this video is going to take you through the next steps after you've completed your business plan. Because by now, you've already purchased your Discovery series, you've started to listen to some of the calls, and you're really wondering what to do next after a business plan. So if you have not purchased your Discovery series yet, you're going to make sure that you do that. And then let's move forward to assist you at starting this business journey. You know, you've started with LifePath Unlimited to utilize our amazing personal development programs, but also to make an incredible life and income for your family. So I'm going to give you some steps of what to do next so you can really ease some pain of you getting started. So again, I want to welcome the team. Let's move on over here. Now, most importantly, you probably have already seen this website. This is your LifePath Unlimited website that you'll be sending to other people once they're ready to get started. But I want you just to get familiar with this site. You have your own login information and your own website that you'll be utilizing, but this is something I want you to be aware of. At the very bottom of this website, if you'll notice, we have our LifePath Presents tab, the LifePath Broadcast tab, Mirror Image Marketing tab, and our 56 Days of Discovery. I'm going to go through some of those today so you know exactly what they look like, and always know that you can come back to your LifePath Unlimited website to reference back where those sites are, because it sometimes becomes a lot of links, a lot of sites to remember until you get really used to them. I recommend you always coming back here for reference. Now, if you've already started your Discovery series, you'll notice that you go to your 56 Days of Discovery website. That's going to allow you to do your online, offline portion of Discovery. Guys, this is a remarkable program to utilize. I recommend you using it daily. Set aside about 30 minutes every day to utilize this program. One thing that I've realized that many business owners get started and they focus heavily on the business side and they forget about the personal development side. Now, guys, I want you to know you made a choice to be part of this company, to buy these products because it was right for you. It was right for you, your family, your vision. You cannot force anyone to make a purchase or do anything. So by utilizing this program, it's going to allow you to really get ingrained as to what Discovery is. People are going to do what you do. They're going to take the steps that you do. So if you are taking personal responsibility and you're using this program every day, you can hold yourself accountable for the lessons that you've learned in Discovery series. The people that are going to start working with you and communicating with you are going to want to have what you have. It's going to make a lot easier decision for them to get started with you because you are actually living with integrity and utilizing these programs. All right, guys, this is our 56 Days of Discovery. Now, what I also want you to take a look at is now it's going to be our LifePath Presents site. Guys, this is this live schedule of all of our live calls in LifePath Unlimited. I want you to get used to this schedule. You can implement and add these to your local calendar that you utilize, whatever type of calendar you use. I use iCalendar. You know, this every day you want to set these times in your schedule because being part of the community and being part of our calls really allows you to know what's going on a day-to-day basis, really get connected to what LifePath's all about. So this is where you're going to find your calls. All you do is you scroll down today. You'll see today's the 13th of Thursday that I'm shooting this video. A green box will be part of that day. You can scroll down to each and every one of these calls so you can see how to join the call. If you notice this morning, if I click on the Cup of Joe Daily Show, you're going to be able to go right to what the description is. It's going to take you over to what the contact dial-in is, as well as the website, Radio LifePath. I really recommend that you dial in to the radio show every morning so you can interact as well with the hosts. But this calendar, LifePath Presents, is where you find all of the live call schedules. All right. Let's move on. Now next, you're going to want to get familiar with the Radio LifePath show. Now, Radio LifePath, as you notice when you went to the call schedule, Radio LifePath is where we have our Blog Talk Radio show. That's really where we host all the Fresh Start calls and most of the other calls that we have with the company. Any webinar educational calls will connect you directly to a webinar when you sign up. So if you notice here, for instance, Let's see, to join onto one of the webinars, I want you to see how this works. Every Monday, my husband Brian does a live laptop interview call. That is a place for you guys to really see how Brian calls his leads. Actually, look at the screen. That's done on a webinar. So when you come to the schedule, you're going to see there's going to be a webinar link. You're going to want to click on that and register for that call, because then every call that we have of that call, you're going to be able to get the reminder for this webinar. But you really want to make sure that you either dial into LifePath Presents, Radio LifePath Show, or a webinar, and you always use that by going to the LifePath Presents live calendar. Now, as you can see here, Radio LifePath is where we have the radio show. That's where Joe does his Cup of Joe morning show. That's where I do Thought Provoking Thursdays. We have Hear Your Voice. There's all kinds of great shows that come out of here. And what I want you to be familiar with is on this site here, Radio LifePath, of course, you can easily just look and listen to the show. But I want you to see right here, this section here, call in to speak with the host. That's going to allow you to actually dial in and you can interact. You know, part of personal development, guys, and part of being an entrepreneur is getting out there and allowing your voice to be heard, and this is how you do it. So I want you to really get comfortable with every single day dialing into the morning radio show or any of the other shows that you want to be part of, dialing in instead of just listening in. Because interaction, guys, is the way that we really learn, and then your voice can be heard in front of everyone else in the community and the thousands of others that are listening to the rebroadcast. And you know what that means? That's free advertising, right? Your voice is out there. People are going to be able to hear your voice and say, whoa, I want to work with that guy that's with LifePath because I liked what he had to say. See, it's all about putting yourself out there all the time. So that's the Radio LifePath show. Now, next, guys, is going to be, you're going to receive a link from me, which is our mirror image marketing, okay? That's going to really be your very next steps after getting your business plan done. You should already be referencing back to our calendar and using Radio LifePath, but mirror image marketing is where the marketing starts. It's where you're really going to start doing things for your business, understanding, you know, how to utilize your links, your funnel pages, as well as getting some marketing kicked off. So when you log in to mirror image marketing, you're going to be actually receiving a link from Brian or I. It's going to be our Unstoppable Teams link. You're going to join Mirror Image Marketing, and this is what's going to pop up. This is our Getting Started checklist. Now, as you see, you're going to go through each and every one of these checklists here. And what I want you to take note of is on number 5, it talks about live calls. As you notice, all of the live call schedules, everything that we've just talked about is going to be able to be referenced back here. So just make sure that you get really familiar with all of these training calls, all right? And make sure that you are really familiar with, you know, what this checklist is all about. Go through all of these steps. When you get to probably step number 8, it's going to say business plan. That's there because I want you to call back and check in with us. You've already done a business plan, but I want to do a recheck as to where you're at and where your comfortable level is in being ready to make calls. And then what we'll do is we're going to have you start this training program. Now, if you notice, the training program says it's 4 weeks long. I want you to you can probably get it done in a week to 2 weeks, but just be really aware and go through every bit of this training checklist. I recommend that you print out the most important things. Get a 3-ring binder and print it out so you guys know exactly what your reference material is and where it's at. And you're not searching around on your computer all the time. It's a great place to put you can put the schedule on if you want to. You can put all of your LifePath broadcast passwords to go to the webinars. I'm going to show you that in a moment. You're going to be able to put scripts, all the above. So anything you find important, go ahead and print it out and put it into a 3-ring binder. And that's where you'll start seeing some of the things you're going to want to print is at the training program week 1 through week 4. And then the last step is going to be setting up your merchant account. Make sure you do that step. Most people pass over that step. It's like, oh, I'm not going to start making calls yet. I really don't need a merchant account yet. Well, what happens if someone does get started? Do you know how to get paid? Having a merchant account is really important because about 90% of my business pays for Discovery Series through a credit card, and that's a really great way to do it. We're partners with First Data Corporation, which is the #1 credit card processing company in the world, or at least in North America. And they have a division for our company and our industry, so you know you have some protection and chargebacks and whatnot. So you can probably find something maybe a little bit cheaper at your local bank, but this allows you to have an online website interface as well as have that protection of this division for network marketing in our industry. All right, so this is mirror image marketing. Go through every step of mirror image marketing. Now, your next steps are going to be to know exactly how to actually schedule someone to a webinar. You're going to start getting familiar with this here LifePath broadcast. LifePath broadcast, guys, is where all of our recordings are at. So LifePath Presents is the live calls. LifePath broadcast is where all of the recorded training calls are at. And it's also where the live LifePath webinars are. You're going to be able to find in your back office all the passwords for these webinars. What's going to happen is every 2 hours, if you notice, 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m., every 2 hours, 24 hours of the day, there is going to be a live broadcast that's going to show for your prospects that want to understand or hear about more about LifePath. So what you'll do is you'll send them over to LifePath broadcast. You're going to have a password for them to join any one of these calls, and you're going to be able to allow them to join in to this webinar. This is the spot where you're going to want to really get familiar with. And in mirror image marketing, it's going to be automatically send your customer to this website when you schedule them for a call. So make sure that you get familiar with what this site is all about. All right, after mirror image marketing, that's your most important piece. After mirror image marketing, guys, you're going to want to ask to be part of our team chat group. We have a Facebook group. This is an awesome place to communicate and connect with our team members that are all over the world. We literally have people all over the world. So when we're out of town or we're out of touch, you're able to jump into this Facebook chat group and either leave a blog post. Let's say you're starting to do your blog and you want to get some insight from our team, or you have a question, or you get to come here and every day I post important things from us. This is the only group I'm part of, this one right here. LifePath has their own fan page, but when it comes to our team, this is the only place that I go to post important things to the team. So make sure that you're asked to be added to this group if you haven't been added yet. And make sure that you reference it back. Add things that you want to talk about. It's a no pitch. You can't sell anything here, right? Or offer anything here or tag people here. But this is a great space for you to communicate and connect with our team. All right, guys, lastly, our team has a resource page. If you have been to our unstoppablefamily.com blog, you know exactly where it's at. Most of you have found us through the blog or through YouTube, and we always reference you back here. We have a special tab here for the team. It's called Resources. Click on Resources. It's going to take you inside of our Resource Center. There's a password for this site to get in. It is capital R, Resource, no S in the end. So if you don't have that password and you haven't gotten it yet, that's what you'll type in to get in. And what we've done is we've really just put the best of the best in here, okay? The best of the best training calls that I think that are important for you to listen to. We've got some great marketing calls from our partner that does marketing with us. But we also have a lot of lead campaigns. So once you've gone through mirror image marketing and you're ready to start getting involved in not only marketing, but also getting some leads, our team has a whole section for lead campaigns that you can join and immediately get leads into your inbox so you can start making calls while you're working on your marketing, all right? But what I want you to focus on right now as your next step is this call right here, creating your personal brand. It is a video that I've done to help walk you through the steps of visualizing who you are going to be to your leads, your customers, the people that are going to be following and looking to working with you. It helps you think about what your niche is. What are you special at? You guys found the Unstoppable family because, we are living the life of our dreams. We're traveling around the world and we are doing maybe what you want to do. Maybe you want to be home with your kids or you're inspired by the things that we do. Our brand is that, the Unstoppable family. So you want to start thinking about who your brand's going to be, because the sooner you start thinking about your brand, the sooner you start putting yourself out there by maybe doing YouTube videos, Facebook, and putting a blog together, is sooner than you can start connecting with your customer. Your customer wants to know who you are. You're going to be working with them. And this is a great video to get them started with. And then as you see, there's a number of different videos you're going to be able to reference. We also have an area here for the team resources that goes through the rules of prospecting, the scripts that we use for our team, as well as the mental clarity steps. These are the ones you want to download and put them in your 3-ring binder so you can reference back, hey, when I'm prospecting or when I'm contacting a lead, what's my next steps? That's all right there. So guys, Look at this is awesome. I'm so glad that you guys are here, that you've taken the step towards your own personal future. You know, you are working with an incredible team. Not only Brian and I, but you have a huge team of people along with LifePath Unlimited. So I want to welcome you guys to the team. Start taking your very next steps. And if you haven't gotten your link for Mirror Image Marketing, make sure that you have it, and make sure that you're also starting listening to the LifePath Unlimited calls as well. Guys, we look forward to helping you step into your freedompreneurship and reaching the goals that you have set for yourself. So this is Rhonda Swan from the Unstoppable family. Again, welcome to the team, and we look forward to working with you more and more and more. Have a great day, guys.